What Ram Tough means to me is to be dominant.
Taking the hard road, the road that you know that you should take, that's going to better you.
Go as hard as you can in every aspect of your life, whether it's on the mat, whether it's in academics.
Just giving 100% at everything you have every day, whether it be your diet, school, wrestling. You have to come in every day and give it everything you have.
Just doing everything in life about 110%. You don't stop in the wrestling room, it's in the classroom. It's when you're out on the street, you're just trying to show people what UNC wrestling is all about and how you want to be the best in everything you do.
You're just willing to do anything that someone else is not willing to do in order to achieve any goal you have.
Giving more than 100% of your effort every day, 365 days a year. And we try to apply that by pushing ourselves as hard as we can in the wrestling room and outside the wrestling room, and really just making it a lifestyle.
Getting your work done when it needs to be done, getting extra time in the room, and advancing in everything that I do every single day, 365, and making myself better.
It's just something that everybody's buying into, and it's in all aspects. It's study hard, wrestle hard, serve hard.
Ram Tough is doing things right at all times. You know, when adversity and things are in your way, you still do things right. That's what being Ram Tough is. And how to apply it in life is the same way. You know, when you get older and you get married and you have kids and you have mortgages, if you do things right, more often good things are going to happen. So that's what I think about being Ram Tough and how to use it correctly. Is always doing things right. Hard and right.
Ram Tough, to me, embodies everything about what UNC wrestling represents. And that's coming to this school to get your degree and do it at a high standard, not just graduate. You know, we expect these guys to excel in the classroom, organized with their study time, organized with their life, on and off the mat. You know, that's one part of it. And the other part is, you know, how we compete. It's how we wrestle. You know, we all try to have a similar style, and that's aggressive, going forward. You know, if you're not trying to dominate the guys you're wrestling, then you know, you really have no business kind of being on the mat to some extent. It's too hard of a sport to go out and say, oh, I just want to win, or I just want to be an All-American. You know, we expect every guy to be striving to training to be a national champion. They may not be a national champion by the time they get out of here, but they're training like one. Their mindset is all about, you know, being one, and that's represented when they compete. You're not going to see a guy stand around on the mat, you know, get hit for stalling, take injury times out, you know. So, you know, on the competitive side, that's what it means to me. And then off the mat, I expect these guys to be humble, you know, people in society, that when they meet someone, I always tell them, hey, when you meet somebody, greet them, talk to them, look them in the eye, and then, you know, have them get to the matches, you know, talk about UNC wrestling, what it represents. Make sure you leave an impression on them that says, hey man, I wish I was on that team. Those guys are gentlemen, off the mat, you know, vicious on the mat. That's kind of how what we expect from them.
And the word tough is really, you know, what we want to center on. What is toughness? Toughness, to me, is dealing with adversity. What we want is we want these guys to expect adversity. We want them to expect things to go wrong. On the mat, off the mat, in life, when you get married, in your career, throughout the rest of your life. I mean, that's what it is about. It's about dealing with adversity, because life's coming at you hard pretty much no matter what you're doing. Wrestling's no different. We want them to understand what a commitment is. That a commitment is when you make a decision and you leave yourself no alternative. You burn the bridge. You know, you don't look back and say, oh, well, I could get divorced, or, well, I can, you know, maybe I can fix this later, or maybe I can. We want them to commit to being Ram Tough.